Hello, this is a yoga flow that you can use to warm up for one of your longer runs perhaps, when you've got a little bit of time on your hands. We're going to start lying down on the back of the body, so take your time, come on down. We're just going to find our breath before we start to move the body. So we're going to start by placing the hands just on top of the ribs. And there's a moment to soften here. You could imagine that your hands are listening to the breath. What's the sound? What's the shape? What's the texture? And could you invite a little softness just through this gesture of hands meeting the body? Take 3 full breaths here. Good. From here, we're going to slide the hands down towards the lower belly. Same thing. We're noticing what's the tone, the texture, the sound. Is it a little bit different in this part of the body? And again, could you soften? 3 full breaths here. You might have already noticed the breath starting to slow down. Tends to happen when we get close to ground like this. Good. Now we're in this very grounded place through the breath. We're going to start to move the body. The pace is as slow as your breath. 2 legs reach long, 2 arms reach up and overhead. You take a full inhale here. And then as you exhale, we're going to hug the right knee in towards the chest. You have a nice good squeeze, right thigh to belly. And then as you breathe in, 2 legs reach long, 2 arms reach up and overhead. We're going to take that on the second side, breathing out, left knee hugs to chest. And then breathe in, 2 arms reach long, 2 legs reach in the opposite direction. That's the pattern. We're just going to take this a few times to really get comfortable with moving with the breath. And you might already be able to sense this is the pattern that we take when we're running. Left foot, right foot, left foot, right foot. So we're already building that pattern into the body on a cellular level. The next time that the right knee hugs in towards the chest, we're going to pause here, place the left hand just on top of the hip, and then just start to circle through the right knee. Good circles, moving one way a couple of times, just oiling through the hip socket, and then change direction, moving the other way a couple of times. And this is as big or as small as feels appropriate for you. We're going to pause in the middle. You take the right knee in the left hand, then you guide the right leg just across the body. From here, the right arm reaches wide. The right ear has a good listen to the ground. We take a twist, 3 full breaths here. Where could you soften? Where could you release? Where could you find space? Takes time. From here, you roll on back through center. You take the 2 legs long, the 2 arms up and overhead. Full breath in. And then an exhale, hugging left knee in towards the chest. Right hand finds the right hip. And then we just start to circle through the left side knee. If it feels too much with the right leg long, know that you can always bend at the right knee for a little bit of support whenever you need. Change direction, circle the other way. Good. Once you've had a nice few circles, we're going to lengthen the right leg if it was bent. We take the left knee in the right hand and we just guide it across the body, coming into twist. Left arm reaches wide at the height of the shoulder. You might feel really tempted to try and push the left knee towards the ground. It's not about that. It's much more about finding weight through the left side shoulder blade. So see if you can find that balance point. Left ear could listen to ground. 3 full breaths. Good, use an inhale, come on back through center, hug both knees in towards the chest, take the hands towards the backs of the thighs and start to rock forwards and back. Chin is squeezing in towards the chest. We're in a tiny little ball. And we use that ball to eventually roll all the way up towards seated. You take across the shins, the palms find the ground in front of you and we just step on back towards all fours. Once you arrive, a little moment to press the earth away through the palms. You bring the awareness all the way down towards the tailbone. And we're going to move from the tail. As you breathe in, you lift the tail, you soften the belly, the heart dips to front ribs, you look all the way forwards towards the horizon. As you breathe out, tailbone drops. Back body starts to round, chin curls all the way in towards the chest. A few more times, breathing in, this is called extension. It's spacious, it's vibrant. Breathing out, this is called flexion. It's the slightly quieter expression through the spine. And I love this pattern because it's just a reminder of how much movement potential there is through your spine. Sometimes it can feel a little bit like a pillar or a rod, something very fixed, but it's designed for movement. That's why we have so many vertebrae and soft, squishy spaces between them, designed to move. The next time that you round will be the last. The next time that you lift tail, lift gaze, tuck the toes as well, and then as you exhale, see how it would feel to draw the pelvis back towards the heels. You just see how far you go. The hands slide a little bit further forwards, a little bit wider as well. Ears just between the upper arms. It's like a little wake-up call for your toes. Take 3 full breaths. Good. When you're ready, inhaling to roll back through all fours. Slide the right toes to the back of the mat. And then take the right leg up and over towards the left. We're going to walk the hands towards the left as well, starting to open through the side body. This is a part of you that can get a little bit closed off when we're running. It's hidden underneath the arms, so we're just letting the breath feed into the right side lung. You have a little pulse forwards and back through the right foot, heel pressing away, and then drawing forwards a little bit, a couple of times. And then we come back through center. We walk the hands back towards the middle. We're going to pick up the right leg, open the right knee out towards the side. Big yawn for the right knee. And then step the right foot forwards towards the front of the mat. From here, low lunge, 2 arms reach all the way up and overhead. As you exhale, play with lengthening the right leg as you sweep the arms back behind you. A couple of times, in and out, rebending at the right knee, pelvis moves forwards and down, gaze lifts. And then breathing out, sweep the arms alongside you, lengthening through the right leg. Just twice more. You could definitely slide a cushion or a blanket under the left knee if you needed a little bit more support here. If you've got quite a thin mat or just the floor's a little bit hard, it can feel nice. One last time, breathing in. The next time that you exhale, 2 arms lower down, step the right foot back to meet the left. This time we take it to a downward facing dog. We tuck the toes, we lift the knees, you lift the tail up and back. We're going to find movement here, so you take a nice generous bend of the right knee. At the same time, your left heel anchors down to ground. And then we swap. Nice generous bend of the left knee, right leg lengthens, right heel wants to get to know the ground a couple of times. Walking on the spot, again, that wake-up call through the feet, through the toes. And then we pause in the middle. Slightly different orientation for the feet. We're going to shift the weight to the left foot. Flip your right foot so that the top of the right foot meets the mat. And just have a little roll, side to side, side to side. Couple of breaths. Come back through center. Flip the right foot. And then flip the left. Same thing. Little roll, side to side. We're carrying most of the weight through the 2 hands and the right foot, just enough on the left foot to start to feel a little bit of sensation. Last breath. From here, left toes turn back down towards the ground. 2 knees lower on down. We come back through center. Same thing on the second side. You slide the left toes to the back. You come up and over. Left toes cross towards the back right corner. Hands walk over towards the right as well. You can now feel left side lung yawning open. Little pulse here. Forwards, back, finding space through the left side hamstring. Good, slow it down. We walk back through center. Left leg lifts. Left knee opens out towards the side. Big yawn until eventually you step the left foot forward towards the front. Low lunge. 2 arms reach up and overhead. Gaze could lift as well. As you breathe out, sweep the arms back alongside you, lengthening the left leg as you go. Press the heel away. Breathing in, re-lift, pelvis forwards and down. Breathing out, lengthening through the left leg. At the same time, could you feel the thigh bone drawing back into the pelvis? 2-way relationship in that left leg. One more time. Good. The next time that you reach the arms up and overhead, it's going to be the last. As you exhale, 2 hands lower down towards the ground. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knee, and then step your front foot forwards. Standing forward fold. Easy breath, heavy head. Bend the knees as much as you need to allow your fingertips to find the ground. This could be quite a generous bend. We're going to walk the fingertips over towards the right, finding a little bit of side stretch. When you get here, you could either keep the knees bent or you could explore really pressing left heel to ground. Let the weight of the head be heavy. That means we're not looking out, seeing what's going on in the room. Instead, okay, gaze is turning inwards. You walk the fingertips towards the center and then all the way over towards the second side. Hands are just in line with the little toe edge of the left foot. Again, knees bent as much as you need, but maybe with time you find a little bit of space by pressing right heel to ground. Check in with the back of the neck. Full breath. Walk the fingertips back through center. Slide the hands towards the shins. Take a breath in, halfway lift. This is where we want to feel length through the spine. Crown of head reaches forwards, tailbone presses back. As you exhale, soften and fold. I'll show you from this angle as well. Twice more. Breathing in, halfway lift. Feel the space between the vertebrae and then exhale. Let it go, soft belly. One more time, breathing in. And breathing out. Good. Roll chin to chest, push through feet, rising all the way up towards standing. Arms release alongside you. Take a moment to feel your feet on the ground. A little bit of a sway, swinging from one side to the other, one side to the other. Let the weight of the arms go. Let the knees be a little bit bent, so we're finding that buoyancy in the tissues. Eyes could be open, you're scanning, taking in the room, not getting attached to anything in particular, but really being aware of where you are in space. Useful skill if you're about to run through a city or a built-up area. You kind of need to see where we're going. Peripheral vision here. Keep that sway going for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slow it down, slow it down. Come all the way back through center. You might close the eyes for a moment. Place one hand to heart, one hand to belly. Allow the breath to soften through that contact, breathing in and out through the nose. A reminder of the depth of your breath. Eyes could open, arms release. Have a wonderful run. Thank you so much.